Yo, 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 welcome everybody to the FITGMR training grounds. We are here with the playoff losers bracket semifinals between the McLosers and Big Diff Energy. I am your host, K-Man, and I am joined here by my boy, Jared, who's in a very dark room. Oh my God.
Hold on a sec. Oh.
Oh, there we go. That's much better. It looked so dark. How you doing tonight, Jared?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Fantastic. Guys, we're already in draft, so we're just going to go right to that. I know our beautiful faces are always a sight to see. Yeah, pick band. Here we go.
Big
It is Maddie.
Energy have definitely done their
Hey,
scouting.
yo. Hey, yo. Yeah, so starting off, we got Seraphine, Ivern, and Samira bands. The Ivern band, kind of a must at the moment. That champion is Giga Broken.
Very much is.
And then Jarvan Vi. Who's going to be that third one? Who they
Vi
not?
being the most played jungler for Big D.
Dude, that champion is just too lit. Dude, I saw a full AP Ignite Flash top lane Ivern. He was 11-0 at 10 minutes. And then
I don't want to see that.
he sent Daisy at me, and Daisy autoed me 3 times and one-shot me. Like he didn't even have the shield and it pop on her. She just autoed me 3 times.
3 times.
And she also had 3,500 HP. It's pretty cool. And she's just faster
down
than
with Daisy.
me for fun.
I'm down with Daisy right now.
Oh, it's disgusting. But Zeri, gonna be the first pick here
Zeri.
for BDE.
I don't know what they will respond to with that. They've been playing a lot of Seraphine with supportive, or like Senna bot lane or Rakan, but we'll see what they decide with. Ooh.
Lucian. All right, now we've seen that after the Lucian changes, big buff actually to the fact that he can just play with any support now. Doesn't just have to be people who can heal and shield. That CC
Still much better with
helpful,
Melio and Nami though.
Yeah, but things like Rakan have been really, really strong recently. Lucian Rakan can be great. Not only having that healing and shielding power, but also that knock up and ultimate to enhance the autos. But they go with Melio instead, which is pretty good. Extra range on Lucian autos is always helpful as well. And Melio is really good at deterring any type of engage. And if BDE wants to play some of that engage, they're going to have to go through a Melio. And oh my God, do I hate playing Gragas or Jarvan. Well, they banned the Jarvan. Interesting they banned Jarvan when they wanted to pick Melio, but okay. Jarvan didn't get to play a game.
I don't think they necessarily wanted to pick Melio.
I don't know. They were hovering at R1. Like, they feel like they were prepared for Melio. But
I feel like they're
the
prepared
classic.
for it, but I think that was their answer into a Zeri, and not necessarily their preferred playstyle bot lane.
But I mean, with Samira and Xayah banned, don't you kind of know it's going to be a Zeri? I guess it could technically be Felio's first pick as well if Shifu played it. Oh, Nico! Okay, we've actually... I was casting an NACL game yesterday, and it was quite a disgusting situation where they perma-banned Nico all 3 games.
Her W interaction changed so badly.
Yeah, they literally just... They perma-banned Nico on red side because the champion was just too strong, and... We're seeing BDE pick it up. I don't know if it's going to be in the jungle or if it's going to be mid lane. But
I feel like it'd be a better mid lane pick.
I prefer it in the jungle because, if the enemy team can't count minions, then it's pretty free. But you know what? As it hasn't been picked is Rel.
Minions
I want to see the Rel jungle. That is turbo broken.
Well, it may be turbo broken, but we're not seeing it today.
Oh, come on, have some fun. A J4 mid. If it wasn't banned, we might have been able to see it. Zoe support would always be up my alley, but I don't think we got the junglers and bot laners picked here. I'm gonna be pretty confident in this being a Nico jungle, especially with the Viego pick because they're assuming it's Nico in the jungle, but technically flexible. And Zin's. Oh wait, what? They don't.
Xin Zhao Wukong. They think it's
mid. They think it's mid. Oh, well then why did they pick their jungler here when they had counter? I mean, I guess they still get counter pick mid, but they could have counter pick mid and then. I mean, I guess the Viego is such a high priority that they really want to make sure they get it for Sans.
I don't know. He's played a lot. I don't know.
Well, gonna be top lane Gwen band, Syndra
Mid
in
lane
that mid
Camille.
lane
Or
band.
not mid lane Camille. Mid lane Galio.
Galio into the Nico.
Classic of Koskoro. He's always on the more supportive mid laners.
I mean, yeah, I believe we casted a game where Koskoro literally like had a game-winning fight with this Galio. I think it was.
Yep, it was.
I think it was on Saturday.
It was on Saturday.
Wednesday.
Yes.
It was Wednesday.
It knocked team.
Yeah.
20. No, not team 20. Team 22. Team 22 out. Yes.
Yeah, they were like
immaculate.
losing the game super hard, and they were like down like 10k gold, and then just like 5-man Galio ult. Yeah, that was crazy. My God. And then Samira on the Kaisa going absolutely disgusting sicko mode as well. But Ornn gonna be locked in here for the top lane, Mr. Spooky on that scaling turbo tank Smurf everything. And yeah, looks like it's gonna be that
I'm feeling
Nico
the Azir
mid
top lane.
with Trundle in the jungle.
It's Azir or Camille here, and I feel like it's probably going to be Azir.
Oh wait, so you
Just
think
knowing the top laner.
you think it's gonna be Azir top?
Just knowing that top laner, yeah.
Slappy Joe. We saw him play. Who did we see him play on Wednesday?
Oh gosh, what was it?
Oh my God, you called it! Azir top coming in for Slappy Joe. I thought you were trolling, but turns out it's.
I
It's real.
agree in like the general sense of like what you'd expect. I just know what he's been playing.
Yeah, I haven't seen him play it yet, and I think this will be the third series that we've casted of them. So pretty crazy stuff here. I mean, it's not unheard of. I've seen a few Azir tops in the past, but yeah, not what I was expecting coming in for the R5.
Honestly,
but
it'll go very well into the Ornn though.
what does he build like normally, or does he go like
Conquer,
orc?
pretty normal.
Huh. Liandry's Rush? Weird.
Leandry's Rush, yeah. It's really easy scaling into the tank because the tanks really can't do anything into you.
True. Pretty hard to do anything against him. Azir can
Unlike
just
most
easily
mid
get away
laners that could
from
have used.
Ornn and Trundle.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for this Nico mid because I think Nico's a cool champ. Like to see how people use the passive.
It's gonna trigger me every time it happens. Like every time she gets a WR off, I'm just gonna go into a meltdown.
Now, Zeri Lulu versus the Lucian Milio. It's kind of like we can assume it's similar to the Lucian Nami versus Zeri Lulu, where it's just Lucian Nami having this insane ability to fight early, but then Zeri Lulu gets, the elongated fights, really good in, dragon skirmishes and skirmishes around Herald, and obviously will completely outscale the Lucian Milio if they're not too far behind. But it's kind of in the Lucian Milio's corner to kind of just do what they want and push their advantage that they have in this lane. But and if I know anything from Samira, this guy loves to be aggressive in that bot lane.
He does love to be aggressive, and his entire team encourages him to be aggressive. The only concern I'm going to be having is Team 20 or Team McLosers has a tendency for their jungler to not be synced up with the rest of their team.
Yeah, that can be pretty
And
worrisome for Sans.
If with an aggressive bot lane, and if Team BDE brings their jungler and the Team McLosers jungler isn't synced up with their bot lane, that could be a very bad time.
Yeah, this is hopefully Koskro. I mean, we saw him play the supportive style mids, and he does a really good job of roaming around, especially on the Galio, getting those ults off to either help in a gank or assist in a counter gank. So it'll be interesting to see how he decides to pilot this game against the Nico. Nico should have a decent time in this lane. Obviously, range versus melee, plus she's pretty safe. She can use her W to block the Justice Punch, and obviously the root being incredibly strong as well. Has good push prio against the Galio as well. So all in all, we'll probably see. I would assume we'll see a lot of roaming out of Thriller on the Nico, and then Galio just trying to clear, and then look for ults. Or maybe he just sacks the entire wave and just moves first. I've seen that happen.
Or
a billion times.
maybe we figure out who can't count minions.
We will see. I don't know. It's harder to pull off those type of things on Nico mid, just because like you have to walk all the way bot to where the wave is coming from and then turn into a minion, and that's just so much time to be away from mid lane. Then especially with the waves in top and mid coming quicker to match mid lane now, it could be kind of rough. Not gonna lie. But
I don't know how I feel about those changes actually, though.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on it?
Well, it's just like making it rougher on roaming mids. It's just I don't know if that's where I would like it to go.
I mean, I don't think it really makes it rougher on roaming mids as much as it makes it on like roaming supports or roaming top laners, because like the mid lane is staying the same, right? But it's the side lanes that waves are coming back quicker. So to, like,
okay.
So like supports who would roam mid and then just immediately come back bot and not miss anything, now they're punished more for roaming if they don't get anything off of it. So I like that change. I think it makes it feel weird for top laners a bit, just because it messes up a lot of like back timers in certain matchups and looking for like
poor top laners being stuck in top lane.
Yeah, they can't roam anymore. I mean, it's not like a lot of them were doing anyway. My belief is that the main reason for the change was for just the overabundance of supports roaming and just becoming a second jungler at
it that or mids diving bot lane?
Well, again, it doesn't really matter for mid lane, right? Like mid lane.
Well, it matters for like meeting up for the crashing wave to make the dive and being able to make it back.
I don't know. I think the waves are still hitting each other at the same time, so they're the crash technically should like it maybe you'd have 3 less seconds, which can make a big difference. So yeah, you're not getting as clean of dives as maybe you used to be able to, because you don't have as much time before the wave gets there to start killing your minions. But I think I've seen a lot less roaming supports, and I think we've seen a lot more just actual 2v2s in the bot lane ever since the change. And I think that's good. I prefer that. I don't like playing mid lane and getting jungler ganking from top scuttle and support ganking from bot scuttle, and I'm 1v1ing their mid laner. Like, it doesn't feel good.
Mid lane's never 1v1 though.
Yeah, I want it back to 1v1. Let me outplay the enemy mid and then run myself.
That's why I run it down in mid lane sometimes.
Oh yeah? You're just like, it's a 1v1, and then you're like, wait a minute, there's 3 people in my lane. Unlucky. Yeah.
Always destroy the person in the 1v1, and then it's just never a 1v1 after that.
Well, you know what? I think that's what Riot wanted. People were having too much fun with Zed in the 1v1. Faker was having too much, too many outplays, and they just had to make it more team oriented.
I don't think it's season 3.
Oh no, they made those changes like season 5. They just made mid laner no longer. I mean, they just basically took the game from 1 or 2 people being able to actually carry to making it an actual team game, which is nice when it comes to competitive, but it feels pretty bad when it comes to solo queue.
It really does feel pretty bad when it comes to solo queue. I do love the competitive, adding to it, yeah. Competitively, it's so much better.
Yeah, competitively, the game is leaps and bounds better than it used to be, but solo queue wise, when you can't trust any of your teammates to actually play the team-oriented part of the game, it feels really bad just because you can't. It doesn't matter how fed you are. You're still super. Like, if the other team is just more coordinated or understands the game a little better than your team, it doesn't matter that you have 15 kills on an assassin. You can only kill one person. You can't kill them all. So, very unfortunate for those scenarios. But we
loading in here though
are getting into the game. Make losers versus Big Diff Energy, guys. This is the semifinals of the losers bracket. Winner moves to the losers bracket finals, and the loser is done. They're out of here. So we'll see how it goes. Is it going to be a best of 3? And so far, just a nice little 5-point. Not really a 5-point for bot side, actually.
Not really a 5-point. It's an interesting. I do like that ward they placed down in bot bush, though.
Yeah, make sure they don't just get level 1 cheesed and lose half their HP for fun.
Yep.
Which is something I actually would have liked to see the Lucian Milio already down there for. They don't really need to be protecting this up here.
I would have. I don't see an invade on side of Big Diff Energy. It's
a little difficult. Trundle, they have 3 melees essentially, because Zeri doesn't count as a ranged ADC until she has items and Lulu buffs.
To be fair, neither of them is particularly good. It's just like Lucian Melio level 1 is.
I don't know, bro. I'll flash Galio taunt. You think I won't?
That just ruins your lane.
I mean, it's Cascoro, bro. This guy.
Okay.
This guy doesn't care about lane. We've got this guy will go down 80 CS at 10 minutes just to make sure his jungler gets his red buff.
Yeah.
And I love that about him. Both team. Okay. That was a grief. Having your bot lane leash for you here as Trundle against Lucian Milio is giga grief.
Terrible. I don't know why the Azir.
I don't know why either team was leashing here. It's giga grief.
We'll just start the jungle flame now.
Yeah, dude. Both these junglers need permabans. There's no way you're calling for leash there on either team.
Yeah, the Lucian and
they're literally gonna hit level 2 and then
doesn't get to approach.
Yeah. All right. There's 1 minion missed for the Zeri. There's 2 minions missed for the Zeri. Oh, can we make it 3 minions missed for the Zeri? Lovely. But this mid lane matchup's gonna feel pretty bad for the Galio, for a while. Maybe they throw some pressure mid. I doubt it. But yeah, I mean, this bot lane. We're also pathing towards the Ornn Azir as Trundle, which
that's
really troll as well. I do like the pathing here from Viego. I mean, you don't really want to be pathing towards Azir. Neither team really wants to be pathing towards the Azir Ornn.
Well, the only way the Azir is in any danger is if the Trundle shows up level 2.
Yeah, and
which
they
is
knew they
passed.
started bot, so because they leashed. So, and there's no way you would be fake leashing in this matchups. You want to be in lane.
Just get absolutely dumpster
just throw lane for fun, not even
levels.
leashing.
Yeah. Casually down 3 CS.
The fact that they're only down 3 is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But the way they're going to be shoving back to them after bouncing here. So
Lucian and them probably could get a plate next wave.
Nah, they should bounce back. They should let this bounce back so that Viego can look for gank. Right? Because the wave builds up back here, and then they just let this shove into them, and then they freeze it in front of their turret, and then Zeri Lulu go down 30 CS.
That's fair.
That's what should happen here, and that's why you can't let the enemy get that. That's why you can't leash. By the way, like you can't leash. It's just this is a big product of that, and they're doing it perfectly. Very good stuff here from McLosers. And people talk about, we always talk about the small things making a big difference, and this is one of those things. Like, this is a small thing, but it makes a huge difference when you think about all the things that happen because of it. And there's never a situation where Zeri Lulu are going to be able to break this freeze without calling Trundle down.
Bot right now.
Yeah, Trundle needs to run bot here to break this freeze, but he can't also because he doesn't know where Viego is, and he doesn't want to walk right straight into him, especially with Scuttle being down. So it's just a messed up scenario for Blue Team.
Trundle has spent
all in
30
all.
seconds trying to fix bot lane.
Yeah, like, what do you do here?
Like,
no.
Viego's already got the back
Focus
off.
the way. Wait. All right. Well, they trolled for fun. I don't know about that.
They did troll for fun.
Was not the play I was expecting. I'm also not. I don't like the cleanse on the Lucian.
He still has full pots and cookies on Lucian though, so he should be fine. They're not going to hold it though.
Yeah, he traded 60% of his HP to get damage on the Zeri when the whole purpose of that entirety was getting the wave, and keeping it frozen. But well, you know what?
This dragon seems a little interesting. I think they're going to get it, but I think their waves are going to be in terrible spots.
I'm surprised that they're actually just going for this. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the cleanse here.
No.
Just because, like, like you're playing for early.
Galio has 6.
Wait a
Nico
minute.
doesn't.
This is a all-out 4v4. The bot lane Sand's going in, but gonna get rooted up by Nico. The flash. The taunt gonna come in onto Lulu. Has the flash. Gonna go ahead and use that now. Okay, it's flash for flash. They do get flashed out of Nico and out of Lulu. And they get the dragon. So good adaptation from that rough early game start from Big Diff Energy. And yeah, because, looking at Evolution with the Milio into this matchup, having, honestly, just going in Ignite, just gives you so much more prowess in this lane. And the Cleanse is only getting you out of, Nico CC. And if you're in Nico CC, it's pretty bad. And if you're in range to get polyed, it's also, like... You're just playing it wrong if you're getting Nico'd or polyed.
Yeah.
And again, the whole point, take this Ignite and just go ham. You could even go Exhaust if you're afraid of, like, Trundle running you down or something.
That's fair. For how badly things went early for this lane in this theory is coming out golden. She's up CS with the wave coming back.
Dude, that's where you go, thank God I have a Trundle. And thank God the Lucian trolled and tried to trade instead of in a double stacked wave instead of freezing it like the entire game plan was.
If you're the Zeri, you're just sitting here confused but taking it.
No, I don't even know. I think that's one of those things where there's like sometimes people don't even know that they've made mistakes, and then because they don't get punished. So because they don't get punished, they're probably just gonna be like, oh hey, that was good. We should do that again.
Yeah.
That was the correct play. That's why you need a coach to call you out. even if you don't get punished, doesn't mean you won't get punished in the future. They're just trading red buffs. And you know what? I mean,
we'll see if
Galio keeping up in CS in the mid lane pretty massive too.
We'll see if Vertigo picks up another camp off of that, because Sands is running straight top lane right now for some reason.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Seeing maybe a collapse on the top side here, but they don't. They just wanted to maybe stop the red, but they're way too late for that. But yeah, the Lucian has the Sheen, so is putting out some decent damage here. Has the culling available. They want to try to use it before Lulu hits 6, and
they're going to get Sands would have stayed bot side, and they've just dived this right now.
Yeah. Oh, that's some good damage coming out. Oh, don't think you want to make that trade.
The Sands was on the bot side of the map. That is so diveable.
Yeah, that is.
Lulu hasn't hit 6 yet.
You trade reds, and you're splitting the map, and then you dive bot. Like that's just. Yeah. That's the 1-2 punch right there. Who cares? You let them get their red, or your red, you get theirs. So you're even on red buffs, and then you get a free double kill bot. You get 3 plates, and then you trade probably for Herald, but that's fine. It's worth.
But to make this Zeri that sad is definitely worth.
Oh yeah. But you know what? To be fair, this is the losers semifinals. They're playing for their tournament lives, and nobody has died yet. So maybe they're just thinking, both teams are like, all right, let's let the enemy team make mistakes. We don't want to like try to aggress too much and play out of our bounds. So
what is being built on Azir top lane? Fiendish Codex Blasting Wand. He's going first. Nashor's
Rush.
Nashor's.
I haven't seen Nashor's built on that champion in forever. Oh, that's going to be the ghost away for Zeri. No flash on the Lulu. The stun is there. The damage coming out. Nice flash Q coming in. First blood goes over to Sands, but the Ornn has come in. Call of the Forge God is there. He flashes, and he gets away with the ultimate, the Heartbreaker, doing work, and they're going to be able to get a lot top lane now, too, and they lose absolutely nothing bot. They're going to trade some damage in the mid lane, but it's a, Galio, so Nico not doing too much damage there. And yeah, that's going to be a nice pickup. First blood for Mick Losers.
Ornn TP'd with his wave pushing into him also.
Yeah, that's where the Azir's just infinitely ahead now, too.
How many plates is he going to pick up off of that, too, probably?
Oh,
and he crashed
nice,
away.
Nice little 350 gold. Plus a kill bot. Nice little 650 gold swing. We love that.
Yep.
More like 700 with the assist. 750.
This Azir is going to be absolutely massive.
Yeah, he is already up 40 CS, and it's not going to get any easier for the Ornn.
honestly, like, he can build any relevant item he wants, and it's probably not going to matter at this point.
I'm glad we're seeing the Conquer on the Azir. We saw an Azir recently that went lethal tempo, and I was not a fan. And
At one point, it was better, but not anymore.
Yeah, at one point, and then they changed a lot about how Azir works and nerfing lethal tempo. So like, Conquer is just too lit.
Yep.
Remember when Conquer used to do true damage? My God.
I remember all the old runes before even these existed, so...
Bro, Strength of Ages was lit.
Fervor of Battle.
Bring back Strength of Ages. Come on now.
Oh, Herald down bot lane for big diff energy.
Oh, they're going to go in, but he's
gonna
instantly going to try to be turning it around. Cosgrove wants to go in, but a great pillar is going to stop him for now. Oh, and we got a fight coming out. Oh, Shifu got to pick that one up, and it's a Nico ultimate onto 2. But ultimate coming in from Galio's going to knock all 3 up, and Shifu's going to get knocked up and killed. Samira takes him down, but is it going to be enough? The Nico damage is so much. It's another kill going over to Thriller. Has flash if they want to commit the E-flash. Doesn't have the CDs, and it's going to be... Oh, but Ornn died on the top side, so it's actually a 3 for 3 when it's all said and done? No. 4 for 3. No, 3 for 3. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, 3 for 3.
And 2 more plates. Oh my God.
Casual 60 CS up.
Courage of the
CS up.
Colossus. Yes. Yeah, Essence Reaver Lucian, a little bit strange.
What's he building now?
Storm Razor. Storm Razor Gale Force is just too good, but, you know... I mean, I've seen some people going Essence Reaver in certain matchups. I just don't think this is one of them.
Fair enough. Sans probably building into a Everfrost. Not Sans. Coscoro probably building into an Everfrost.
Yeah.
Sans going Triforce?
Yeah, Triforce is the new Viego tech.
Is it the meta for everyone? Because that's what it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, Kindred's building it, Zeri's building it, like
Kog'Maw's building it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good item.
Yep. Second drag here, or first drag here for McLosers.
Rocket Bell completed for the Nico. This Nico's gonna be scary.
It is.
5 stacks on the Dark Seal as well. Oh, they've swapped lanes now in the mid and top. I think that was just for the time being, though. They'll get the Azir maybe back up there to go crazy.
Galio has TP, Azir doesn't.
Yeah.
They wanted to ensure there's basically no contest on the dragon.
And they get the dragon for free. They know they cannot fight this Azir. He is up 60 CS. 10 CS per minute right now, doing an incredible job here. Slappy Joe saying, give me the Azir top, I'll show you why it's lit. But yeah, I mean, clearly he knows something we don't about this matchup as well. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on the build path so far. I mean, he did go the Conquer, like we said, which I like. Oh, nice buffer coming out from Coscoro on the Pop Blossom. Wait, that was kind of sick.
That was.
Honestly,
he is 100% dead if that hits.
Oh, wait a minute. He's gonna now go down, but Vertigo gonna pick that one up with the Subjugate. Sans is trying to turn it, but the flash from Thriller is gonna be there. The root as well, but Sans still picks it up, trying to get away. He's got the Nico clone, but it's not gonna be enough. Double kill for Vertigo. There's no sums available for Milio, but he's got the little... I don't even know what that thing's called, but...
I don't know what it's called either. It's Q.
Yeah, that's a little monk ass. But yeah, I mean, hey... A lot of I don't know what changed in the past, but a lot of people have been going Azir with the Nashers. So don't knock it till you try it, I guess. Slappy Joe trying to get as much damage off again. Nice flash to dodge the call of the Forge God, and he picks himself up a solo kill in the top lane. Wow. Hey, like I said, he knows what he's doing.
He does know what he's
doing so much damage there.
The fact that he even had to flash though down with Ornn down 70 CS an item. And
I mean, the flash was more so just to ensure the kill, you know?
I think Orin might have turned that if he didn't flash that second proc R.
I don't know about that one. But
He
maybe.
was at what, 300 health?
I think it was more than that. And even if it was, Ornn no flash, nothing up. Even if he
nothing
does
to punish the flash, but
even if he does knock him up, he's not going to kill him afterwards. The only way was if he somehow got under turret, but I think he was safe. That's one of those where you flash just to guarantee yourself the kill.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're going to go in for the fight. There's the cleanse on the poly. A little late, but they're turning around. Now the exhaust comes out, so can't do much there. And oh, the Nico was a minion. And here comes Koskaro with the... oh, wait a minute. Going in with the Justice Punch. Going to find the shield of Duran. The taunt is there. The damage. The Everfrost coming out a little late.
That Nico faked me out.
Yeah, I was like... I saw Nico go bot, and then I didn't even like see what happened to the Nico. I was like, oh, maybe...
Well, no, after the W there, I thought he went into the bush with the ward there, and that would have been... absolutely the cheesiest.
Damn, that would have been a little crazy, but Dragon up in a minute and a half. They got Herald up as we speak. Slappy Joe slapping in the top lane.
It was just like, well, I have a target to slap with Ornn. Just give me the Azir.
Yep. He's still on that 10 CS per minute, doing an incredible job, and they can't even like. He can't even stop him. He's just going to get another turret for free. Oh, nice sidestep as well. Oh, and we could just be seeing a dead Spooky 69. Oh, he's going to... Oh, wait a minute. I think Slappy Joe thought he was going to recast the ultimate, but he didn't.
Yeah.
And so he ended up just eating away from the kill. That is an unfortunate
Surprised
situation.
he didn't recast the ultimate, but I guess it's a good fake out.
Yeah, I guess. I mean... It was weird because he was running to the left, so like he wasn't even in range to even like recast to hit it. So I'm surprised why. I think Slappy Joe just didn't even realize that he wasn't going to recast it. He's just so used to the second part of it coming in that he just instinctively tried to dodge it.
Got to dodge this, and then didn't even happen to dodge.
TP is available for Slappy Joe if he so decides he wants to use it. 12 seconds here. Nico having TP available. Vertigo, they got really good vision around this. They're going to clear it out now. Early TP for Thriller to make sure they're there before anything happens. No flash on Lulu, Ornn, or the Nico. Flash is available for everybody but the Azir here for the side of McLosers. We could see an all-out fight. Gold's still pretty even. This Nico is incredibly strong. Divine Sunder completed for the Vertigo here, and he can be pretty scary, and that's going to be a nice... Oh, they forced out the flash instantly. They're going to drop Herald, though, and it looks like they're just going to trade Dragon for mid-turret, possibly two. I mean, Slappy Joe destroys these turrets with this Nashers, and they have the inside track on mid lane. TP is going to be coming in here for Ornn to try to delay, but I don't think it's going to matter. They get the two turrets. They've got the Sun Disc behind them, and it looks like Spooky going to get taken super low. Samira going in for more, but can't quite find it. Gets the flash out of Spooky 69. Here goes Shifu into the middle of them all. Look at the backside though. Vertigo gonna take him down. They're fighting on two fronts right now. Samira trying to kite outright on these wolves, and San's gonna pick up a kill underneath the turret. I gotta scroll out too much. There's so much happening right now. They find the kill there. They're on to a triple kill for Sans on this Viego. There's 14 seconds.
That's the game.
I don't think they have the ability to end. They don't do enough damage quite yet, but they should be able to get this inhib and then back off here. They have 6 seconds. This could be a bit of a throw, but they could also look for the end. I mean, the Azir does do a lot of damage to these turrets, and they're going to back off after getting one. I think that's the smart play. Not quite enough damage nor enough of a wave, but what an absolute beating Big Diff Energy just took.
It's going to take some tricky Nico plays to pull this one back out.
Yeah, Liandry's...
There needs to be a minion that magically becomes a Nico, that R's and Azir plus Solution, and the Emilio.
Yeah, I mean, Liandry's completed here, and a needlessly large rod. 4-0 on the Azir right now with 1,000 gold shutdown. Same thing on the side of Viego, just being absolutely massive now, picking up the Bork with the Triforce. 700 gold shutdown for him. So It's looking a little rough for Big Diff Energy. It's a 6K gold lead at 20 minutes, which is not really what you like to see, but it was very close until that fight right there. It just didn't seem to go their way. They were fighting on two fronts, and Vertigo just going to instantly get blown up. I mean, look how much damage they're able to put out. They burn that guy through the
What I would have loved from that last fight is a damage statistic on that Azir turret.
Oh, true.
Not Azir, just the turret.
Yeah, just his turret, yeah. But they're going to be able to pick up this Baron, and I mean, I don't know how much tricky Nico play can really pull this back. I mean, it just instantly blew up in their faces.
Really did. Casual Flame Horizon top lane.
Casual, you know. So do you need to ban Azir next game? Like, what?
Probably. I mean, that's just... Honestly, I don't think Spooky plays anything that I'd be particularly like wanting to take into the Azir. Because he's basically Ornn, Shen, Alawi, Urgot player.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you want really any of those into an Azir.
I mean, what I've seen from Slappy Joe, though, he can kind of play a lot of like carry top laners.
He can.
So
he definitely
you ban Azir, and he's still gonna pick something else. And oh my god, he's just too clean with these sidesteps as well. He's got the Emperor's Divide and the Flash away. He's gonna survive for now. And here comes the TP, and they're gonna be looking for more. Cosgrove gonna go with the Justice Punch. Has the taunt, gonna land it only onto one, but that is not a tanky Ornn. He's gonna get taken down instantly. Sands gonna instant jump out the hero's entrance, and only gonna it does knock up Nico on the backside there. Good stopwatch to dissuade anything else from happening. Sans wants to go in for more. The Baron up minions, the full squad coming at him. Thriller, he's gonna stop him up with the Tangle Barbs. But again, I don't think there's much of anything they can do. Their front line is dead. The minions are pouring in from mid lane. They got a whole lot of minions with Baron coming in into his bot lane, and they
nearly
take
10K gold
so
lead.
much damage. Yeah, looking like the 9K gold lead at the moment, and it's only gonna get worse here. Baron power play here is absolutely massive, and they might just look for the end here. They've got 2 waves going on these turrets. Spooky has respawned, but it's not looking like it's gonna matter. They gotta force a fight here. Thriller throwing out the clone for now. They're just kiting it back. Shifu doing some good damage, but Samir doing a lot, and oh my god, on the backside, you just see Viego one-shotting them all, but it's a pop boss about to 4! Thriller found the angle, but there's just not enough damage. They're going to be able to hit this Nexus, and game 1 is going to go over decisively to the McLosers.
What do you do if you're team Big Diff Energy about top lane? Is there a strat you can take to deal with the absolute chasm that's going to be top lane this entire series?
I will say I'm down to ban the Azir second phase. Maybe instead of the Syndra Gwen, you go Azir Gwen and force him onto something else.
I wonder what the Syndra ban was coming from also.
Yeah, I guess they didn't. I mean, does Cosgrove play a lot of Syndra? We know he plays a lot of supportive style champs, so
so
Syndra's
actually
really
as of about an hour ago, Cosgrove wasn't gonna make it.
Okay.
So I was going to be the sub, and I do play a lot of Syndra, and I really hope that wasn't a holdover.
Oh, imagine they were thinking it was you accidentally.
Yeah, I really hope not.
Maybe it was like a subconscious thing, like, oh, who do we ban here for mid lane? Let's just ban Syndra. But yeah, if anything, I would ban is Galio because he's just everywhere on the map. But yeah, I think maybe swapping out that Syndra ban for an Azir be pretty helpful and force him onto something else. But I mean, like we said, I think this guy can play a lot in the top lane. So yeah, but
oh yeah, Gwen, Vladimir, Azir now.
Yeah, I think we saw him on some other like just like hard scaling like hyper carry top the other day.
I know Spooky doesn't play it, but like a Maokai top lane building MR might.
Mundo wouldn't be bad against Azir actually if he could just play that. I mean, the problem with Ornn is he's a little too immobile, like in term of, and like can't easily farm from afar. Mundo can cleaver farm. He has plenty of sustain. So
yeah.
I'd be okay with a Mundo, but we will
okay with
see.
Mundo.
We're gonna get into our next game 2. McLosers looking to get their spot in the finals of the playoffs, losers bracket, to get into that grand finals to take home the trophy. But it's not over till it's over. We still got Big Diff energy, maybe a little reverse sweep coming in. Who knows? But we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.